Let's talk about the Dodgers and Padres. This one I feel like is what America wants, Brig.
Yeah, everybody wants this.
Yeah. So the Dodgers, best record in baseball, 98-64, home record of 52-29, road record 46-35, 51-41 against teams over 500, 42-23 since the break. Very, very good despite the problems. Plus 156 run differential. 5-8 record though against the Padres on the season.
That is fabulous and fascinating.
It is fabulous. I will say this though, that when the Dodgers needed to beat the Padres to hold first place, they did it. Because
True.
the Dodgers, don't forget, in September, the Dodgers were up 3 games, played a 3-game set against the Padres, and they ended up winning the series.
Yep.
So it's going to be fascinating to see what happens. The offensive stats for me don't really mean a whole lot for the Dodgers because their video game numbers, 104 home runs since the break, WRC plus of 123. That tells the whole story right there. That's going to tell you everything you need to know about the offense in the second half of the season. The pitching, though, 4.16 team ERA, 1.32 home runs per 9, almost 9 Ks per 9, a little above 3 walks per 9. 22 saves, 12 blown saves. And the 12 blown saves, don't look at that as oh man, that was 12 opportunities where they could have won and they lost. No, a blown save can happen. You can get a blown save and a save in the same game.
Yeah. Which
right?
is super weird and confusing.
It is. Yes, it is. You can
have
have a pitcher give up a lead in the 9th and then anyway, I guess
I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe
listen, it's confusing.
It would be a win.
It doesn't tell the whole story. Okay.
It doesn't tell the whole story.
Now, the Padres, 93-69 in the season, they are better at home, obviously, but they're also very capable away. We've got 45-36 at home, 48-33 on the road, which is good because they're going to be on the road a little bit this time, and they're going to Chavez Ravine. 50-44 versus teams over 500, which is good because they're going to play a team over 500, so that's really nice. Second half, 43-20, also really good because this is the second half. Run
That's
differential,
one of the better records. One of the best records in the second half, by the way.
It is, and they are electric. I have watched a little bit of Padres baseball this season. I've watched a lot of Padres baseball last couple of days. OMG, which is code for baseball family. They are really good at this. Okay, plus 91 run differential. Okay, they crushed this wild card. It was not even a question. They 8-5 against Los Angeles, which is what Brad said earlier. So good. I'm just going to look. We don't have time to get into all these stats. Let me just break down a couple of them. Okay. 3.38 ERA across the pitching staff, 1.15 whip. That's pretty good. All right.
These next ones are even better. Go to home runs per 9, Ks per 9. Those are great numbers, Brig.
That's where I'm at. Home runs per 9, 0.89 across the pitching staff. Ks per 9, 9.31. You throw Michael King in there when he's hopping and popping like he was the other day. Look out! You got to be Shohei Ohtani to be just as good against that. Walks per 9, 2.83. They don't even give up 3 walks per 9. That is nuts. That is nuts. Team's batting average against this pitching staff, Padres pitching staff, 221. Man, the only way I'm coming off this high horse with San Diego is if LA beats them, because otherwise they're pumping all the way to the World Series. You just wait.
I think so too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And this is the thing is do not ever forget that in the elimination game last year in the playoffs, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman combined for 0-8.
Yeah. Listen, if you don't know by now that the Dodgers have a bit of the yips when it comes to playoff baseball, you ought to go back and do a history lesson, because this is a pretty consistent situation we see here with the
and you don't have to go back far either. Just the last 5, 6, 7 years.
5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah, they won in 2020, exactly. But that's the thing is everybody's like, well, yeah, but it was the bubble. It was 60-game season. Sure. They didn't have the wear and tear of normal. And granted, nobody else did either. But it's a whole lot easier to be the best team for 60 games plus playoffs than it is 162 games plus playoffs.
It's a little different. Let's just be honest. So I think this is going to be a very exciting series, and I am excited.